to learn grammar quickly. This video is called Parts of Speech, and we're going to begin with nouns. What is a noun? A noun is a person, place, thing, or idea. Can you pick out the nouns in this sentence? Listen. The little girl likes hot soup. The little girl likes hot soup. What are the nouns? If you said girl and soup, you are correct. The quiet man surfed the net. What are the nouns? The quiet man surfed the net. If you said man and net, you are correct. Now there are two types of nouns. There's common nouns and proper nouns. Let's take a look. Now here we have two columns, and in the first column we have common nouns, and in the second column we have proper nouns. Can you see any differences between them? Let's take a look at the common nouns. Building, book, movie, bridge, street, and president. What kind of building? Well, it's the Empire State Building. What kind of book? It's Learn Math Quickly. What's the name of the movie? Speed. What's the bridge? It's the Brooklyn Bridge. What's the name of the street? It's Forest Street. And the president is President Lincoln. What's the difference? Can you see? The difference is that with proper nouns we have capital letters. The proper noun starts with a capital letter. So how do you tell a common noun from a proper noun? It's easy. It's the capital letters. Let's do some more. Okay, here we have some common nouns. We have name, house, store, television, radio, and baseball player. What's the name? Well, the name is Mary. Take a look. There's the capital letter. What's the name of the house? Well, it's a special house. It's the White House. Capital W, capital H. What's the name of the store? The store is Sears. And what kind of television is that? It's a Sony. What kind of radio? Panasonic. And who's that baseball player? Well, it was Babe Ruth. Do you see where the capital letters are? Yes. That's the difference between common nouns and proper nouns. Okay. Now tell me, what makes more of a picture in your mind? Listen, listen. Is it the baseball or the old, tattered, dirty baseball? The baseball or the old, tattered, dirty baseball? Which one makes more of a picture in your mind? I think it's the old, tattered, dirty baseball. Why? Because it has adjectives, and words that describe nouns are called adjectives. When I say pizza, what kind of a pizza do you see? Is it hot, cold, big, small, cheesy, pepperoni and sausage, greasy, delicious, salty, soft, hard, wonderful? What kind of a pizza is it? Remember, words that describe nouns are called adjectives. So, let's describe some nouns. Are you ready? Here's a noun. We have some frogs. So take a look. Here's one frog. What kind of frog is it? He's orange. What kind of frog is this? Well, he's small and he's green and black. These are adjectives which describe the nouns. Let's take a look at something else. Here we have a fan. What kind of fan is it? Well, it's wooden and red, and it has letters on it too, huh? It's not just a fan, it's a red wooden fan. These are adjectives which make more of a picture for the noun. Now take a look at this. Here we have a piece of corn, but it's not just any piece of corn. It's a dried piece of corn. It's red, a red dried piece of corn. And here we have not just a box, but it's a green starred box. And here, not just a cat, but it's a striped cat, huh? And this is not just an apple. This is an award I won. This is not just an apple, it's a gold apple. Yes? So these are adjectives that we use. Take a look. This is not just a towel. It's a pink and white striped beach towel or bath towel, huh? Large towel. And this is not just a bear, not just a bear, it's a teddy bear. A white, cuddly teddy bear. And take a look at this. This is not just a toy, but it's a multicolored, noisy, jingly toy. So as I said, adjectives describe nouns. They make more of a picture. Now, the words the and a, they're adjectives too, and they're called articles. Now, let's take a sentence and jazz it up with adjectives. Listen to the sentence. The man worked in the garden. What are the nouns? The nouns are man and garden. What kind of a man? Is he old, tired, young, energetic? Is he dirty? Is he careless? What kind of a man? What kind of a garden? Is it beautiful, empty, flowery, full, pleasant, magnificent, wonderful? Let's build the sentence. Perhaps it's the young, energetic man worked in the beautiful, flowery garden. Can you see how adjectives give description to the nouns? They help to make the picture more detailed. Now, sometimes in a sentence, there are words which take the place of a noun. Listen to this paragraph. Janet went to the store. Janet bought some milk for her cat, Tony. Janet brought the milk home. Tony drank the milk. Janet went back to the store for some food for her dog, Tiny. Janet bought the food. Janet brought it home. Tiny ate the food. Janet, Janet, Janet. Food, food, food. It's boring. What are the nouns? Janet, store, milk, cat, Tony, dog, Tiny. Not many adjectives. Remember, without adjectives, and always the same nouns over and over again, it gets boring. So let's work on replacing some of the nouns with pronouns. Pronouns are words that replace nouns. Listen, listen. Janet went to the store. She bought some milk for her cat, Tony. She brought it home. He drank the milk. Janet went back to the store for some food for her dog, Tiny. She bought the food and brought it home. Tiny ate it. We substituted some pronouns. Didn't it sound a little better? What were they? She for Janet, he for Tony, it for food. So sometimes pronouns are like adjectives pronouns, and sometimes they take the place of a noun. An adjective pronoun would be like his cat or her hat. Now listen, listen. First person, that's the person or persons speaking, is talking about themselves. First person singular, these are pronouns. I, my, mine, me. Plural, we, our, ours, us. Second person, they are talking about the person spoken to. Singular, you, your, yours. Plural, you, your, yours. Third person, they are talking about some other person or thing. Singular, he, his, him, she, her, hers, it, its. Plural, they, their, theirs, them. Now here are some other pronouns. Myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, ourselves, yourselves, themselves. I'm sorry, but there's no such word as hisself or theirselves. Those aren't words. Now sometimes pronouns are used as adjectives, like I said before. Whenever you see something like his book or her hat, these are pronouns used as adjectives. Relative pronouns are pronouns which refer back to someone you already talked about. For instance, who, whom, whose, what, when, which. These are relative pronouns. And then there are demonstrative pronouns. These point out a specific thing or person. This, that, these, those. And then there's something called indefinite pronouns. These don't refer to a specific person or thing. All, each, more, several, another, either, most, some, any, everybody, much, somebody, anybody, everyone, neither, someone, anyone, everything, nobody, anything, few, none, both, many, and no one. Let's see if you can pick out the pronouns. Does anyone have a quarter? The pronoun is anyone. To whom does this belong? The pronoun is whom. They are newlyweds. The pronoun is they. Do you want to go to the movies with me? The pronouns, you, me. Treat yourself well. The pronoun is yourself. Now let's substitute a few more pronouns. Let's take a look. Here we have a blank. So blank likes to go to the beach. We could say she likes to go to the beach or he likes to go to the beach. Are blank in the shower? Are you in the shower? Here's another blank. Blank wants to go to the movies. Maybe he wants to go to the movies or she wants to go to the movies. Did they treat blank to dinner? Did they treat him or her or you to dinner? So please go to the Learn Grammar Quickly book. This is what it looks like. This is the Learn Grammar Quickly workbook. And please go to Part 1, pages 2 through 5, and Part 2, pages 9 through 12. And remember to check your answers in the back of the chapter. See you back again for Part 2. Welcome back to Parts of Speech. Now we're going to talk about verbs. Now verbs are action words, actually action or being. Have you ever heard of the verb to be? I am, you are, he is, we are, you are, they are. That's the verb to be. So when we talk about action or being, we're talking about the verb to be and also action words. Listen to this sentence. She jumped in the snow. Where's the action? Jumped. He buys a paper every day. What's the action? Buys. I am a teacher. Am is the verb to be. They dance well. What's the action? Dance. The choir sings in church. What's the action? Well, sings is the action. Now, there are many different kinds of verb tenses. Let's take a look at them. Here we have the present tense. This is something that you do every day. I sing, I do sing every day. And this is called the present continuous tense. As you see, it has an ing on the verb. I am singing, I'm singing. It's something that's continuing in the present tense. This is in the past, and we have an irregular verb here. I sang, I did sing, something that happened yesterday or before yesterday, something that happened in the past. And here we have the past continuous tense. This is at some time in the past, I was doing something. What was I doing? I was singing. Now this is the future, I will sing. And the future continuous is something in the future that I will still be doing, is I will be singing. Now, I have to tell you something. Whenever you see to plus a verb, it's called an infinitive. To sing is an infinitive. For the verb sing, the present participle is singing. It has that ing at the end. The past is sang. Usually with past tense we have ed or d, but in this sense it's an irregular verb, sang. And the past participle is sung. I have sung. So remember, singular, first person, that's I laugh, you laugh, she laughs. That's second person and third person. Listen to the difference. I laugh, you laugh, she laughs. The third person singular in the present tense always has an S. I work, you work, he works. We work, you work, they work. Third person singular has an S. And remember again, an infinitive is a verb form, to sing, to dance. Can you pick out the verbs and can you tell me what the tense is? Listen to this sentence. It's about my cat Tony. He liked to eat tuna fish. What's the verb? Liked is the verb, and it's in the past tense. To eat is an infinitive. It's a verb form. He loved to sleep all day. What's the verb? Loved is the verb, and it's in the past tense. To sleep is a verb form. It's an infinitive. Tiny the dog will be 4 years old this November. What's the verb? Will be is the verb, and it's in the future tense. She will be going to another set of obedience classes. What's the tense? It's the future continuous tense. What's the verb? Will be going. Tiny needs to learn a little bit more. What's the verb? Needs. What's the infinitive? To learn. Very good. Now, just like adjectives describe nouns, adverbs describe verbs. Adjectives and other adverbs, too. And usually they end in ly. An adverb answers the question how, when, where, in what manner, how long, and how much. Listen to this sentence. He walked slowly to the restaurant. How did he walk? Slowly. And adverbs can move around. You can say slowly he walked to the restaurant, or he walked to the restaurant slowly. She swam quickly in the pool. How did she swim? Quickly. Quickly is the adverb. It describes the verb swam. They drove silently down the hill. How did they drive? Silently. Silently is the adverb. Helen spoke quietly to her husband. How did she speak? Quietly. George danced wildly at the party. How did he dance? Wildly. He purposely brought plenty of warm clothes with him. What's the adverb? Purposely. Janet talks how? Realistically, nervously, slowly, angrily, quickly, respectfully, nicely, impulsively, sweetly. These are all different adverbs to describe the verb talk. It fills in ideas for you. Prepositions, what are they? They are little positional words that relate nouns or pronouns to other parts of the sentence. For instance, she went to the store. To is the preposition. Store is the noun after the preposition. That's the object of the preposition. She went across the street. Across is the preposition. Street is the noun after the preposition, so it's the object of the preposition. She went home after church. After is the preposition. Church is the noun after the preposition, so therefore it's the object of the preposition. Store, street, church. Now, when I was much younger, a teacher of mine taught me how to sing my prepositions, and that's how I learned them. I know most of my prepositions by heart. Now, you don't have to learn most of your prepositions by heart, but if you want to, you might want to join me in singing them. First, I'm going to say them, and you can follow along in the Learn Grammar Quickly book. It's on page 50. There's a grammar review sheet there. And then after that, I'm going to sing them. Are you ready? The prepositions that I know are about, above, across, against, after, among, around, at, before, beside, between, by, down, during, except, for, from, in, into, near, of, off, on, over, through, to, toward, under, up, with, without. Now that's saying them, and now I'm going to sing them, and remember, feel free to join in with me. Are you ready? About, above, across, against, after, among, around, at, before, beside, between, by, down, during, except, for, from, in, into, near, of, off, on, over, through, to, toward, under, up, with, without. So if you want to sing your prepositions, go ahead. You don't have to, but you can always practice with me. So that's prepositions. Now let's go on to the next part of speech. A conjunction joins words or groups of words. Let's take a look. Whoop. Here we go. Here are some conjunctions. And, but, or, nor, for, yet. These are conjunctions. And here are some more conjunctions. Both the girl and the boy. Not only the girl, but also the boy. Either the girl or the boy. Neither the girl nor the boy. Whether or not. These are some more conjunctions. And I'm sure you've heard of interjections. That's an exclamation. Take a look. Wow. Oh. These are interjections. Well. Yuck. And usually an interjection has this exclamation point. So that's our parts of speech. Now I want you to take a look at one more thing. And that's called finding the subject of the sentence. Now how do you find the subject of the sentence? The subject of the sentence is the doer of the action. You need to ask who or what before the verb. How do you find the direct object of the sentence? The direct object is the receiver of the action. You ask who or what after the verb. And how do you find the object of the preposition? It's the noun after the preposition. Now, take a look at this sentence. Janet carefully baked the chocolate cake for the party. Here's the sentence. What's the verb? The verb is baked. What are the nouns? Janet, cake, party. These are the nouns. What's the preposition? For. And where's the article? Here's the article. The. And what's the adjective? Well, the adjective is chocolate. Now, the subject of the sentence is the doer of the action. You have to ask who or what before the verb. Who baked? Who baked? Janet. To find the direct object, you ask who or what after the verb. Baked what? The cake. And the object of the preposition is the noun after the preposition. For what? For the party. And what's carefully? Well, carefully is an adverb. It describes the verb. Now, there are some sentences where the subject is understood. If I said bake the cake, it's understood the subject is you. So, please go, if you would, to the Learn Grammar Quickly book. This is the workbook. And please do Part 1, that's pages 6 through 8, and Part 2, that's pages 13 to 15. And you can check your answers in the back of the chapter, and then come on back for the next video, Punctuation Plus.